back. Oh my God, this has been a quiet day, or has it? Now, to me, this was a perfect day. While I was at work, I was watching the price action and I was so jealous. I was so jealous of all you people at home trading, but you are utterly fantastic. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to go over these perfect trading ideas that we saw today. But I did wake up this morning and my portfolio's in the green. So here we go. Let's keep going at it. Let's go at these charts. Let's look at this because it doesn't look like we got much. We're on the daily here, the 24-hour or the whatever you want to call it, the 1 day, the 2 day. It's the 1 day. Let's call it the 1 day on Wednesday. Okay, so good morning. And welcome all otters and newcomers. If you're new, you're an otter. You just got to kind of qualify by saying, OG Otter Gang. Let's go, gang, gang. But yes, today was a great day for myself because I would have been scalping this up and down because we ranged, okay? It doesn't look like much. We got a little blip here on the daily, right? But when we come in to the lower time frames, we can see that we've gotten some movement, okay? So yes, we're in this range right here, this beautiful range. Now, why is this so lovely? Well, because it respected the range, right? It respected the range. Now, for me, I like to scalp. I like to get in and out of my trades, take profits early, and let them run. I don't know how you like to trade, but this has been the way I've been setting up my trades, and I've been able to become profitable because I have good risk management. So let's get into how I would have traded this today. Perfect levels. I love the 12-minute. I'll tell you what, I like to stretch this thing out and get right into it. So I woke up this morning over here, right? I woke up this morning. I woke up at 4:45. Okay, this was my trading day today. Right? So far, so good. Now, what have we done? We've come back up to this beautiful level here. Frankie Candles doesn't like the highlighter. I like the highlighter. All right, bing, 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 bong. So what? My next level should be somewhere here, right? So this is what's happened. But there's been so much respect of this low. It's been great. So I'll show you how I would have traded it. I would have been pulling fibs left, right, and center, and we can look for confluence, but we also know to pull a local value area. So you can use this beautiful tool, the VRVP, right? And it gives you a selected area. So we know that price is generally going to come back to the point of control, which is marked out by the red here, but it's also going to respect the lows and the highs, right? And we can do this specifically for a range, and it allows us to trade within the range and take some juicy profits, right? So using this tool, you're able to pull fibs. So where would I be pulling fibs? Swing highs to swing lows, right? Swing highs to swing lows to swing highs, right? Depending on which way we're going. So we got confluence. Look at this, bingo bango, hitting this. So I would have marked out this area, and I would have marked out this area. Now look at how many touches we got. Now, when we look at this, what are we looking for? We're looking for divergences. We're looking for exhaustion. We're looking for low volume, right? And also, we're looking for what we believe the market sentiment is. And today it was a range, right? So, I'll zoom in here. Let's get down to the 6. So, starting with our day, we pulled this fibs. First one, it came up, right? And it wicked out here. So that showed me exhaustion early, right? Boom, 924. So you could have gotten here. You could have rode this straight down. This was a very quick move. Look at how quick this move was. I even have to go in to the 4-minute here. This happened so fast, right? So whoosh, wick up, wick down, right? That was the first trade you could have taken, right? Either you caught the high or you caught the low. But you would have been waiting for it at both of these levels, right? Now we pump up from here. And what am I looking for here? I'm looking for another one, right? Here we go. Bang hits it again. Bang hits it again. Bang hits it again. Well, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. You guys get the idea. You guys get the gist. So what are we expecting right now? you know, history repeats itself, right? And if we don't learn from history, then, you know, there's an old saying like that. I can't remember how it goes because I can't remember how it goes. But just so you know, this is what I would have been trading. And I wouldn't have been revenge trading, right? I would have taken profits early. I wouldn't have had a random setup. I would have had a plan coming to the charts, and I would have paid myself because that's what we're supposed to do here, right? We're supposed to do here. So if you've taken any of these trades, comment down below. Let me know in the bottom comments, and let me know if you've liked this video, because I know you guys are family and you guys are all part of the Otter Gang, but you got to let me know because I appreciate you, and I appreciate you watching all these videos, even though I just ramble sometimes. But I'm telling you exactly how I was looking at these trades. I was probably hanging drywall at this one. I was hammering some nails and probably hitting my thumb at this one. And I was getting really jealous, but I tried to communicate in the Discord and show some of my setups, right? So the levels were respected, right? How would we get into these trades? Well, if we miss this one here, right? Prime example. We miss this one here. Bingo, right? Well, we get a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little bump up. I like to take the second trade here because look, bang. I didn't even have to try to think about this one. You know, I would have been ready at even if, okay, this comes up to the 786, okay? Your stop loss can be exactly above this wick, right? And we can play this to the bottom, right? That to me is a nice juicy trade, especially with a little bit of leverage if you're willing to risk leverage, right? I'm a leverage trader. I've gone from 100x, 120x degen otter trading, hopium with a stop loss about this tight, right? To about 44. I like fours. So 44 is my comfort zone right now. I should probably go lower, but I would have to have more capital in my trades in order to go lower, because I do kind of have this idea of how much I want to make per trade. So this risk to reward ratio is fine, right? So where do we have it again? We had exhaustion down here. Now I just talked, shout out to Ronnie. I was just talking, oh, I missed this trade here. Now this would have been my next trade, right? And I just missed this. I got home. The missus is like, oh, dinner time. And I'm like, really? But guess what? Mrs. Otter, she's a sweetheart. You know, she keeps me fed. She does all the house stuff. She's just like super duper hardworking, works from home, takes care of me. You know, thank you, Mrs. Otter, for allowing me to make these videos. So there's been a lot of trades today, right? Here we got a little bit of a divergence, right? So these are the things that I would have been looking for all day today, right? Bingo, bango, up top we go, right? And that's how it would have been trade. Now, let's talk about our levels for the upcoming future of what we think is going to happen. I'm going to zoom out to the 30 just so we can get a better look of what's happened, right? And where our levels are. I'm going to turn that on for you guys so we can get a bigger picture of where we think we're going to go, right? Because for me, right now, I believe we're going lower. We're still in this trend of downwards action. Now, can we have a little bit of market sentiment and change tomorrow? Absolutely. Absolutely. We know, if you've been watching these charts, we know that there's a giant volume cluster right at this point of control, right? If we turn on the VRVP, we can just basically see it just sticks, it rears its big head, and it comes out and it says, hey, if you want to trade, you better be ready for this, because right now we're in this downtrend, but we know that we have a huge volume cluster up here, and we have a huge volume cluster right here, and a little one at the volume area low. So likely push to the downside to set up for next week, because I believe next week and the week following, we are going upwards. We're going to have a little bit of a Santa relief rally. I've been talking about this, but right now, pardon me, we're going to have a little bit of downwards action. How low can we go? Well, we've got to wait. We've got to wait and see, but we've got to trade these ranges, right? So right now, we're in this downtrend. The trend is your friend until the end, right? So until we can get a reversal, this is how my sentiment, this is how I'm feeling, and this is what I'm looking for. So to come lower to this POC, which we've marked out, we have this one here, right? We have the next volume node right below it, and this one right here, right? So let's be prepared. I'd be looking for these two levels, right? We wicked this level before. I had it marked out before we wicked it. So don't say my levels don't work, because I know they work because I had this marked out way back here, because I was looking for this fib from down here all the way back up, and it was from this little one. I can remember. Bango, bango. Look at that. It lands perfectly. See, I remember the fibs I pulled, so I can prove that I pulled them early. Even though I don't think I have to prove, I practice honesty, and I try to be transparent with you guys and do exactly what I would do. This is exactly how I would trade these motions, right? So I hope you guys are all making that bag. I hope you guys are all profitable, and I hope you guys are all having a good time, right? Because right here, if I do say so myself, what if I say I'm not like the otters? Because, you know, we're Otter Gang out here. We're out here making money. We're out here having fun. We're out here having a good time. We are the premium Discord chat. We are the fun. And we know how to have a good time while making that bag. So if you don't mind, just shout out to all the Otter Gang. Shout out to all you in the Discord. And thank you guys for giving your support. I really appreciate you all. You know, it's not easy making these videos. I'm new to doing this. So all your encouragement and all your support has been great. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything I can do to better these videos for you guys. Maybe I can go through some of the ways I use Fibonacci. Maybe I can go through, you know, like lessons or something like that. Anything like that that you're interested. I don't mind crushing them out on the weekend for you. I'll plan a video. I'll tell you how I come fresh to the charts even after a hard day of work, and come ready and prepared to trade and take some money out of this friggin' market, because we all deserve to make a little bit of extra, because I know you all work hard and I know you all learn here. So I'm so grateful for you. I love you all. God bless you, and take care and stay legendary.